Welcome to Yoga for Third Eye Chakra. This meditative class will start with some Kundalini kriyas, and then we'll move into more stimulating asana-like lunges and hip openers. My name is Suzanne Lawson, so come to sit in a cross-legged position. The sixth chakra, Ajna chakra, resides right at the midpoint between the eyebrows. So we're just going to start with some eye circles, spine long, and let your eyes come all the way up in their sockets, and take your eyes way over to one side, creating a circle as they come down, and then way over to the other side, and all the way up. Continue. I know this feels a little bit strange, but it's a good exercise to do every day to strengthen the eye muscles. You may notice part of the circle is a little difficult than others. Your eyes may trip or skip. Try to smooth out the circle as much as you can. The next time your eyes come up, pause for a moment and take the circle in the opposite direction. As you do this, keep your breath long and smooth. The rest of your body relaxed, including your face, your jaw, and shoulders, and hands. And bring your palms into prayer in front of your chest. And let's chant the sound of just once. Exhale out the air. Inhale deeply through your nose. Now rub your palms together, creating heat in the palms, in the fingers, in the hands. And if you're wearing glasses, remove them. Pop your palms over your eyes. Feel all the muscles around the eyes start to relax. Feeling relaxed. Allowing this to come over your head, down your back of your neck, down your spine, into the hips, your legs, feet and toes. Slowly start to peel the hands away, allowing the light to come back in, drawing your energy up. And then go ahead and come on to your heels. We're going to just do a couple of minutes of bowing, which is a gesture which is a central part of a lot of faith traditions. We're just going to bring this nice relaxing technique into your practice. Inhale, and then extend yourself down to the ground. Inhale up, palms to prayer. Exhale down, forehead touching the mat. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, come down. Continue with your breath, moving as fast or as slow as you like. Feel free to close your eyes. As you come down, allowing the space between your eyebrows, touching the earth. And as you come all the way up, bringing the palms up through the center and back down. Moving with your breath, moving with intention. Using that breath, allowing the body to follow the breath. And bring your palms to the heart. Close the eyes. And notice how you feel as we ignite the Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra. When this chakra is strong, we develop a good consciousness, able to see the divine in everything. From here, come back into a cross-legged position. Reach your arms out and soften your shoulders down and start to flap the hands. This is a simple kriya, but it really starts to get difficult quite quickly. So we're going to keep this going for a minute or two. Feel free to close your eyes and roll your eyeballs up into your sockets. Elbows as straight as possible. Flap the hands as fast as you can. Even when it starts to get uncomfortable, a little more. Feeling that heat. Keep it going. Breathing in. Breathing out. A little longer. You're nearly there. This kriya rises the energy and stimulates the endocrine system, increasing mental and emotional happiness. Nearly there. Bring the palms to your heart. Let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Open your eyes and come onto all fours. Find your long deep breath and we'll move into a few rounds of cat-cow. Exhale it all out. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart and let your gaze look up. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Turn the gaze inward. Inhale to a neutral spine. And we're moving to child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round through cat. And then draw your hips back towards your heels for child's. Inhale, pull yourself through to cow. Exhale, round the back body. Hips are heavy as they come back to the heels. Inhale, threading through to cow. Exhale, drawing way back. This time stay back in child's pose, letting your forehead rest to the ground. Hips are heavy. Soften your shoulders. And now turn your palms up, arms away behind you, Savasana pose, in a gesture towards your practice. Turn the palms down, reaching them further forward, spread the fingers wide, lift the hips, tuck your toes, and press into downward facing dog. Let your head hang, roll the shoulders broad away from the ears. Start to move through the knees, bending one, then the other knee. Walking out the dog, getting some fluidity in the lower body. With your next inhale, rock your body weight forward so the shoulders are right over the wrists. You might need to move your hands forward slightly and come into plank pose. And then with your exhale, pull back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, pull back. One more time. Inhale, plank. Your gaze is in front of your hands. Exhale, knees down. Shift your hips back and then slide down. Chest, chin. Preparing for Cobra. Fingertips nipple line. Hands down. Shoulders back. Plant the tops of the feet to the ground. Inhale, using your back strength to peel the upper body up. Exhale, lower down, forehead touching the ground. Inhale, one more time, low cobra. Little extra weight in the hands. Exhale, forehead touches down. Third time, inhale. Press the hands into the earth, coming up higher this time. Look up and exhale, forward fold. Forehead to the mat. Press yourself back, child's pose. And then push yourself up, downward facing dog. This time hold still for a couple of breaths. Close down the eyes, let your head hang. Lift the hips and descend the heels. Slowly walk the feet towards the hands. Hang and ragdoll for a moment. And then with your next inhale, bend the knees, ground through the feet, and roll up through the spine to standing. Reach the arms up overhead, mini back bend, and then exhale, palms down to the heart center. Let's flow from here. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, palms through midline, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips to shins. Press off the shins to lift the spine. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Step your right foot back into a long lunge. Shifting forward and back in the lunge. Release the right knee down to the ground. Press it way back. Bring both hands to the front knee. Press off that front knee, pressing and pulling the shoulders back. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Draw them down to the third eye center, pressing the edge of your thumb into your forehead. Plant the palms. Step right foot forward to meet the left. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Take some time to rock forward and back, stretching through the hip flexors. Release the knee back and down. Both hands to the right knee. Reach up through the heart, roll the shoulders back, sweeping the arms up, palms together. Draw the edges of the thumbs to touch the third eye center. Fingertips to the earth. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. And hang forward. Forward fold. Step the left foot back. Reach the arms up overhead, palms together. Palms to your third eye and heart center. Hook right elbow over left knee for a twist. Make a fist. Squeeze the inner thighs. Let the twist come from the upper body. Maybe plant the palms in prayer. Bring the palms together. Release both hands down to the floor. Left foot forward, right foot back. long lunge. Ground through the feet, engage your thighs. Inhale, sweep arms up, palms to the heart. Lean forward and lengthen. Wrap right elbow around left knee. Use the elbow against the knee to pull yourself through. Lengthen through both sides of the waist and twist. Gaze, palms to the heart. Exhale, hands down, step forward and hang forward fold. With your next in-breath, slowly roll on up, reach the arms, palms through third eye center, and then down to the heart center. Pause for a moment. Feel free to close your eyes, tune inwards. Let's try some balancing poses. So let's come into tree pose first. Hands to the hips. Bring your feet together. Then choose your drishti, your gaze point ahead of you. Let your gaze rest outwards, externally. Pour the weight into the left leg and bring the right knee up. Take your right knee out to the side and with your hand, bring the front foot to the thigh. Reach the arms up overhead and then bring the palms to your heart. Squeeze everything into the midline and soften your gaze. Pressing the foot into the thigh and the thigh into the foot. See if you can try and close the eyes. And then release the hands. Swing your knee to center and place the foot down. Let's try the other side. Hands to the hips. Firm up your right leg and bring the left knee straight up. Wing it out to the side. Slide the foot to the inside of the thigh. Reach your arms up like branches of a tree. Then bring the palms to the heart center and squeeze everything into the midline of your body. Play with your gaze. Close the eyes if you can. Remember to breathe. Release the hands to the hips. Swing the knee back to midline. And gently place the foot down. Shake it out a little bit. Let's try eagle pose. Inside edges of the feet together. Bend your knees deeply. So you're in an imaginary chair. Arms up overhead. Right arm under left. And the right leg over the left. Now breathe here as you squeeze everything in towards the midline. Drawing those hips back and down. And then slowly unwind the legs and arms, bending the knees deeply. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back into chair. Other side. Right knee over left. Breathe, keeping the hips square. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly unwind the legs, unwind the arms. Palms together. So now we're going to take a wide step out. So inhale, lift and open the heart. shoulders back, spine long as you come forward with a flat back. Imagine the crown of the head touching the ground. If it's possible, bring your hands down to the ground. Fingertips in line with the toes. Roll your weight forward into the balls of the feet. Now that you're here, you might need to extend your legs further. See if you can get your head to the earth. Lifting your heels off the ground. If you can't get your head to the ground, use a prop. Just notice how it feels. Roll the shoulders up the back, hips higher, bringing the weight to the balls of your feet. Breathing in and breathing out, lifting the hips high, shoulders away from the ears. Then slowly bring yourself out, drawing the legs in back towards the midline. Just take your time. And then just move from one side to the other side. So you're just bending one knee, bending the other. One knee bends as the other leg straightens. Just take your time. And then from here we're going to come into pigeon pose. So let's just come back into downward facing dog and take that right knee to the right wrist, extending your left leg back. And just keep your torso up for a moment. Take your hands wide, fingertips to the earth. With the next inhalation, puff open the chest, and then with the exhalation, lengthen your spine as you come down. So inhale, draw the spine up. Exhale, slowly fold. See if you can get your third eye to the mat. Inhale up and exhale. Release. Tuck the back toes and press yourself back into downward facing dog. And then we'll do the other side. Left knee to left wrist. Tenting the fingers. Taking your arms a little wider. Square the hips. And then exhale, coming forward. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, gently release, forehead to the earth. Inhale, coming up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. And then slowly bring yourself up, but now just bring your right leg round to the front. And then reaching the right leg out at an angle, take your right elbow into that right inside of the right knee, anchor down through the left hip, and bring left arm up and overhead. Encourage the right rib cage under the right shoulder down. The left rib cage rolls up and back and release. Now just square the torso over the leg, flex the right toes, coming forward, grounding through the hips, allowing the upper body to fold. Perhaps the forehead comes towards the knee, but no worries if it doesn't. And let's do the other side. So right leg into left leg. Take your left elbow into your left knee, anchoring down, reaching that right arm up and over. Flex the left toes. Roll left rib cage under, right rib cage on top, twisting the spine and opening up the heart. Now square the torso over the leg, reach through the spine, bring your gaze towards the third eye center and allow the forehead to drop as you round down. Big breath into a place of sensation. And then release. Come up slowly, unwinding the legs. Bend your knees. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your bottom. Take a deep inhalation. With your exhalation, press your hips up halfway. Then make a double chin. Chin towards the chest, press the hips up all the way and then let your head hang back. And let it rest into the girdle of your shoulders. With the next exhale, press a little higher, opening the front body. And then release, coming down slowly. Hips touching down, extend your legs out. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, tilting your pelvis forward, reaching through the heart. Hands can grab to the outside edges of the feet or shins. Use your arms to pull yourself forward and down. Rounding through the spine is fine here. Just let your forehead drop. And take about 3 long, smooth, deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out, allowing your gaze to turn inwards, decluttering your mind, listening to your own wisdom, your own intuition. So now we're going to come into Plough Pose. So just watch if you're unfamiliar. So grab a blanket and have it folded. This is going to support your shoulders. So we scoot forward, lie down on your back with your shoulder blades just in line with the back. And then you're going to swing your legs all the way up. And it's quite handy if you're near a wall here. And then take your hands to your lower back, supporting the lower back. Keep your gaze straight up and then start to try and tuck the elbows in. You're aiming to get your toes on the back of the ground behind your head. Now let's come into shoulder stand. Lift the legs straight up to the sky, using your hand to support you. Point the toes, stimulating the endocrine system once again. Maybe come back down into plough. Bend the knees and see if you can get them towards your third eye area. And then slowly, gently release. And we'll come into fish pose, just a counter pose. So plant the feet on the ground, pop your palms one at a time underneath your hips so you're sitting on your hands. Extend the legs out in front. Slide your elbows closer together and press the weight into your elbows that you can lift the chest up and let the head hang back. The head can dangle or it can touch the ground, whatever you prefer. Enjoy this counter pose. And then lift the head up, chin to chest. And then we'll come into Savasana. Maybe grab a blanket, pop that over your belly, that's where you'll feel the heat release quickly. You might want an eye pillow for your eyes. Get yourself comfortable, allowing your breath to become free, light and easy. Keep your focus on the third eye chakra, Ajna chakra. You may wish to repeat this mantra whilst you lie here. There is one true teacher that lies in me and around me. There is one true teacher that lies in me and around me. So start to deepen your breath, wriggle out your fingers and toes. Take your arms overhead, legs together, and take a stretch. Bring yourself back into the room, rolling over onto one side. And slowly push yourself up. Feel free to keep your eyes closed as you make your way into a comfortable seat. We'll end with a few moments of meditation, bringing the hands into Yana Mudra. First finger and thumb touch and the other 3 fingers extend. Palms up on each knee. Soften your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Roll the eyeballs up into the sockets when you close your eyes. Focus on the third eye center, often referred to as a purple light. Let the essence of this practice rush over you. Stay as long as you like. Thank you for joining me for this third eye chakra yoga practice. Please like, comment and subscribe. Namaste.